Hello, everyone. Sam here from creativetrading.system.com, making this a small video about US dollar index. Today, right now, it's Sunday, 4:36 p.m. Market will open in a little while. So I said, well, let's, make this video so that everybody can benefit out of it. So let's get it started. This is the US dollar index monthly chart I made on August 31st, 2024. My target was all along was like this when we were here all the way, right? So 1753, I made the chart that we're going to drop here, break this, we're going to drop here into this area, 61% of this rise here. So after a little while, yes, we did came down here and touched this 61%. So I made the chart here that when it was here, I said it's going to come down here and then go back up to this level. And I made another chart that if we break this one, then we're going to go there. I can't find that chart. But, I was expecting a bounce from this area, right? 61%. So after that, it did bounce. And as of today, if you look at it, we have this. We bounced from here, then we came back, and we are still, at the TL and trying to bounce again. Now, fundies are keep coming bad, and US dollar keep getting weaker, right? But this is what I have, and this is what I need to follow. Right? As long as we are staying above this TL, I have a strong feeling that for some reason, I don't know what the reason will be, but for some reason it's going to go to the upside. USD is going to get strong, and this will happen. Euro USD, Pound USD, and Aussie USD and New USD, they will be going down, and USD CAD, USD Franc, and USD Yen will go up as a result of strength in US dollar index. So this is what I'm expecting. I don't know what's going to happen. So let's see when the week open and then what kind of fundies we're going to get. Then the market will follow that, right? But this is all the technical that I have. Now, what is happening here in this small area, if you look at the weekly chart, you can see not this one, that it is a pretty big move actually, right? So this huge move need a retracement. And I think that you see all these lows here, this one, this one, this one, this one, they were keep stopping the price. So price went up, then came down, and then again getting a stop at this 0485 and kind of bouncing a little bit. So this is what I think that maybe the retracement is about to come, which already started. This is A, this is B, and then wave C, the last wave of the retracement, will start soon. And if you look at the smaller time frame, which is this one, then you can see clearly that this is A. It consists of three waves, A, B, C. Then it came down to A, B, C as a wave B. Now, if we are here, and you can see that from fib, pulling the fib from here to here, we came down exactly at 61%. And then we bounced back up, and then we went up to hitting this 23% line, and then we came down, right? And usually what happens is that with these calculations, then we end up hitting the 78%, right? And that would be what we call harmonic pattern girdle. And that is ABC A, ABC B, and then we will go up in five-wave fashion probably for wave C to the upside. So that harmonic pattern chart is I made it differently because there's a lot of mumbo jumbo here already. So this is how it looks like. Okay, and I have made this chart here like this one, right? So this is XAB, you can see is exactly at 61%, C is exactly at 23%, and then D is a little short of hitting this 78%. So yeah, maybe USD will get a little bit weaker, for some reason, for some kind of news or something, and then come down and hit at 78% in this area for it 0485, 0465, and then eventually bounce from there and then go to the upside. I have this diagram that this is how the bullish girdle look like or react after finishing at point D. So this is what I'm looking at. And if that is going to happen, then what will happen? My weekly chart tells you, right? The monthly, so weekly, the monthly or something, with this one, right? So if that happens, then USD start bouncing and getting strong, then this will happen, right? These four pair will go down and these three pair will go up. So let's go take a look at these pairs one by one. Then, for example, for Euro USD, And what we find that we need some kind of a short scenario, short setup, right? So this is, I've been showing this chart for the longest time. We were here when I made the chart that we're going to drop first here and then go back up there, and we will finish the Gertley pattern, which we did after almost a year, right? I made this chart when we were here almost like a 10 or 11 months ago. And then you can see here, this was on actually exactly September 22nd, right? So now what we are doing is September 14th. So almost a year ago, I made the chart and I showed in my video several times. So, and yeah, so exactly. Now I am expecting it. If US dollar will get strong, then this can happen very easily. We need to come back down. Right. So if you pull the fib from here to here, even 61%, usually the retracement area is the levels between the levels of 61 to 78%. That's where usually 80% of the time the price retraces. Sometimes it retraces to 50% and bounce, but 80% of the time I would say that 61% is imminent. So this is, I made the chart on 18th August, and I'm still with it. The idea is that USD gonna get strong and this thing will drop. Now, what I will show you that maybe here that this is the Euro index chart as well. See that? This is a Euro index if monthly chart. So you can clearly see what's happening, right? So euro is struggling here with all time, I mean, all the way to the upside to these highs here, right? And a very good chance if we can stay below these highs, right, we can drop. I mean, I can load template. Let me see euro index. What the heck? Oh, okay. EU DX, weekly euro index, monthly all the way August something. So we can have see, this is hard, right? So this is a monthly chart that I have with all highs and lows and this and that. And I was expecting that this is kind of like a triangle, triangle and a B. So A, B, C, D, E. Right. So E should not be going all the way there, but it is still, it's a very big, huge triangle, right? So it started on 2012. Yeah, 2012. Right. So A, B, C, D, and E, I was expecting that maybe from here it's gonna drop. So it started to drop, but then again went up. Right. So it's still, it's a crooked type of kind of triangle. But I think that if as long as we stay below this is this is a key area. If we can stay below this, then euro can drop. And if euro is going to drop and USD going to get strong, then we have a very solid chance of USD dropping to this area, right? And right now like have a Gertley pattern completed, and we are regarding that, and we are staying below this 1758 area. All right, so let's see what happened. 70, yeah. So this is in line with the US dollar index's strength so far. Now, what about pound USD? So pound USD, we'll take a look at that. Excuse me. And we find that this one also is doing this. So you pull the fib from here to here, then it went up to the 61%. This is Euro USD, by the way, sorry. Pound USD, that's what I was looking at. What the heck? I just saw this chart. Right. So now you see that if you pull the fib from here to here, this went up all the way to hit 127%. So this is usually the turning point, 127 to 161 from extension, and 61% or 78% from the retracement. This is what always happens. For example, this move here, then it came down, it's a retracement. So how much is it? Either it's going to be 61 or 78. So let's take a look. And it was exactly 78, and then it went up. Right. So extension level 127. So that's exactly what happened. Extension to this. If you measure that, you will find the same thing. How much is that? 127. It poked into it and went up, right? So this is always happening. So this is the extension touch, and then we drop. So I said this chart I made on 19th July that from here is going to drop to this rising TL, but it went up a little bit. And now, if the USD start to get strong, this you can see that wave one and then wave two, and now we're gonna drop. If I have a daily chart here, pound, all of them are like weekly chart. Man, what's up? All right, I'm gonna just open that up a little bit, and so you can see that this is like correction to the downside. A correction happens in three different fashion: a 3-3-5 or 5-3-5. So this is a three wave, and then we can say that A, B, and C almost. It's a little short. Maybe go up a little bit first and then drop. So that is the three waves are making in the making here. So that's 3-3, and then 1-2-3-4-5 to the downside can happen. So this one is also in line, not 100%, but in line with the US dollar index strength, and may drop after going a little bit. We saw the pound euro USD also that it probably gonna drop a little bit. Sorry, index. It probably gonna drop first and then go up. So that little drop in index will take this one to maybe a little bit more to the upside, and then eventually will drop. So this one you can see that this move here never touched 78. So it may go and touch 78%, and then after that, boom, to the downside. So I'll be watching this, and I'll redo this chart here, the daily chart. I never read the daily chart, by the way, but all I have is the weekly chart. This one, or in fact, this one here, the weekly chart. So yeah, so this one I also think that it's time to go down. This one is a pretty big move, so maybe coming down here to 61%, it's not a bad idea, right? So pound USD is also in line. So and then let's take a look at a US dollar index and sorry, USD CAD and USD yen. So USD CAD, if USD gets strong, USD CAD need to go to the upside, as well as USD yen. So USD CAD, I'll switch over, and we can see that USD CAD chart this is a 40-minute chart, forget it. Now this one, right? So this is the monthly chart is this, but the weekly chart, you can see that it's a pretty big move to the downside, right? We can say that after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then A, B, C correction. So we draw for A, then where the heck is B? So for B, it can go up to 61% or into this area. That is again suggesting that USD may be getting strong to get this wave B in place, and then we will probably drop for wave C, right, later on. So now it's probably gonna go to the upside, and that's all I have in this one. So CAD, I hardly trade USD CAD, by the way. So I do this and I show because a lot of people ask me to do so, right? So this is what the CAD. Now, if we're going to go and look at the USD yen, it is important to see the yen index as well. So USD yen, I'll show you. Let me see yen index first, right? Then we will look at the USD yen. So USD, we are expecting a strength. So what about yen? So yen index chart, I see different things. Means it is like this is how it is, right? So let me show you the monthly chart. The monthly chart is this. This one. Let's take a look at this one. So this is the chart I made that, this is what's happening here. And this is X, A, B, C, like a harmonic pattern calculation. You can see that this is 78%, this is 23%. After that, usually it goes back to 127 or 161. So it went up and hit 127, 100% exactly, and then tried to drop. But this rising TL stopped it again and this high. So what happened is usually that this is small butterfly. If it is not going to play out to the downside, then it will become a failed small butterfly and it will turn into a big butterfly. And then the big butterfly target would be 161 of the same fib. So this is 127 and this is 161. Are we going to go there? I don't know. Time will tell. I'm just telling you this, the theory that usually what happens. What will happen, I have no idea, but I just I do, things based on my analysis. So as long as we are staying above this TL and then we are very close to this high here, 72.20, and if you break that, then probably we're going to go up first 75.31 and then maybe even higher, right? And then with the yen index, the idea is that when yen index goes up, yen gets weaker. Just the opposite of all the other index. When all the USD goes up, USD gets strong. But when yen index goes up, this is how this Light Forex, broker has it. The Russian broker Light Forex that I do the analysis because they're the only one that has these indexes, all of them, right? So I look at the New Zealand index and CAD and Aussie and all of that. So anyway, so yen index, they have just the opposite, right? So if it start to go to the upside, it's gonna get strong. Now this is a weekly chart, by the way, right? So if I look at the daily chart, this is what I see. So this is the drop, and then you have A, this is ABCB, and we are rising in wave C in 5-wave fashion. That's what usually happens. What happened here? Okay, I don't want to. All right. So this is, you can see, is clearly wave 1 and 2 and 3 and A, B, C, 4. And then we might be able to rise from here into this area for wave 5 to 78%. Right. So we hit the 61% basically as with wave 3 as wave 3, and then we drop ABC4 here. And now if we are continue going to go up, then hopefully bypassing this 61%, and we'll end up at 78%. All right, so this is what I'm looking at, 73, 72. Where the heck is that? 73, 72 is 73, 72 is this little high here. Okay. 73, 72. This is the one. 73.30 is the one. This is the one. So maybe, these are, so now, also this one, right now we are like 71.88. We can say that, right? 71.85 we are doing. So this low is holding, then we have 72.20 to take out. And then, like I said, that this is like wave 1, 2, 3 side, wave 4, and then with wave 5 going to the upside, we can break this and go to the upside. So yen is going to get weaker. Now, USD, we already decided that, we're speculating, not deciding, but speculating that it might get strong. So USD yen has a very good chance of flying to the upside. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, how the heck I'm going to go there? USD yen. So this is a chart I made long time ago, but this is the last time I updated it. Is at 14 September, right? So this is what my wave count: wave 1, then A, and then B, and then C. That's wave 2, right? And then this wave 3 is underway. Wave 3 usually is 1.618. So we are like we poke into the 100%. We almost touching 127. Are we going to go for 161? I don't know. Time will tell. But right now, the way we saw the indexes, USD index is gonna get strong, yen index is gonna get weaker. So that's probably will take this thing to the upside. Now look at this is a monthly chart, right? And we are sitting just above this big high here, 47.71. We are right now doing we're sitting just below it, right? 47.59. So not much of a difference. That difference on a monthly chart means nothing. So we are just at that level, and if anything, yen gets weaker, USD gets strong, or both, or maybe one of the case, boom, this thing is gonna go up. Right, the next target would be 60.40, and then this one is like 77.05 as wave 3, and after that we may drop. Now this area here, let's see what is happening here. Is this. Right, so this is a chart I made before, and what I made this chart here, like I said, on 5th September, right? That this is A, this is B, and this is C. Now, this chart, according to this one, we need to finish the correction to the downside. This rise here, If we look at that, then we have A, B, C. Now I am confused as myself. So if you look at this weekly chart, again, this one is like bearish flag kind of thing, right? So this is, I call, conflict of information. So what is this thing is saying that either we could just dragging like this to the upside and then continue dragging to the upside, or we can drop. So this is 47.71 right there. We are sitting at that number, right? So even though if we decided that USD gonna get strong and yen is gonna get weaker, but this chart is the catalyst. This chart will tell you if this thing start to go up, then we have to look at these indexes. That which one is going in play? Either yen is getting weaker or USD getting strong. What the heck is happening? And obviously, so one of that thing will happen only if we get some kind of a fundy in the favor, right? So if yen gets something bad, yen is gonna get weaker. This thing will go up. Or if USD gets something good news, then USD this thing is gonna go up. But why is just the opposite? Then this thing is gonna drop. So the key number to watch is 47.71. This is how I do my analysis. I mean, either this thing is gonna go down or go up, right? What else? So be prepared for either direction. If the funding comes for the reason, the catalyst, the outside force comes in, pay attention to these charts and especially 40-minute chart, the way the heck the price is going now. Like for example, 40-minute chart is like this, and I have on the other computer drawn all these, but in fact I have it here. Here, see, I have drawn all these levels and this and that, and I'll fix these charts. And then I watch this chart for a reversal candle, right? Then what the heck happened? Now this one pretty much ranging for the longest time here, down, up, down, up. It's like drunk completely, right? So I have to be very careful with that. And then this a couple of EMAs, and they're like completely flat, and it's badly ranging, right? For the fact that not USD or yen not moving much. USD, we saw that it's all the way down and then ranging there, trying to go up but not being able to. And yen is also ranging right now, right? So be very careful with this pair, and I will be watching, and I will tell you as soon as I see something happening, right? Or a good setup, especially yen index, yen pairs, right? The good setup that we have right now, to me, is EUR-USD and pound. You can see here, this is a pretty big drop. And I made this chart and I posted on the Telegram when we were here at this level, 161 extension here, by the way, from here to here, right? Like I always teaches you, it's 127 to 161. And then it makes a turn. So it making a turn, and it may go a long way to the upside. So this is a long setup here with EUR-USD and EUR-USD. That means that Aussie probably gonna get weaker now, right? And pound Aussie also, it bounced from here, and you can see that I'm pointing, the fib. 61% is coming here, 0752. So if it continue to go to the upside, then yeah, we can go over there in a B, C fashion. So bouncing from here, that's a good one. And the charts are already on the Telegram, right? I posted that you should have it. Anything else comes in, and I will make the chart and post. And another chart that I think I made already, but haven't posted yet, I will, though. This is USD, I mean, pound USD. Right. So this is what I see. It is a double top. In fact, it's a triple top. You have a top here, you have a top here, and we hit this and then drop and went up and we kind of like fail to go to the upside. So I said, well, we probably gonna drop. So first target, if you start to drop 34. And again, this will be because of USD strength, right? So again, USD showing some, so USD pair, pound USD, 40-minute chart showing some sign of going to the downside. What about EUR-USD? EUR-USD, this you pull the fib from here to there to upside, and then you see that it is a touch of 61%, then 23%. After that, what's the drama? Gertley pattern calculation is 78%. That would be a bullish Gertley, but in this case, if USD need to go down, what will happen? It will become a failed Gertler. Will bounce a little bit, but then again drop. Right? Let me show you that how that works. So what kind of diagram that you're expecting. I made these with my own experiences. That these charts that this is what happened usually if the pattern is not working out. So if let's say bullish Gertler, if it's not going to play out, then what it will do, bullish, right? Yeah. So bullish Gertler will if it's supposed to be going down, right? Where the heck? Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, we can see this one. Um, the one I'm looking at, I can't find it right now. But see, this is one. It's X, A, B, C, D, right? So it's gonna bounce from here. Once we get here, let me go back here. You see, so if we get there, the 78% of this, right? So it will be a bullish Gertler completed. So it's supposed to go to the upside. But we saw the Euro USD chart, weekly chart, that is supposed to be going down, right? If USD gets strong. So, but we have a bullish Gertler. So what the heck? So bullish Gertler will not work out. It will be a failed bullish Gertler. Means it will bounce from here a little bit and then boom to the downside and go for extension 127 and 161. Right? This is how it works. So, and nothing else, basically. So if you really understand this Fibonacci mumbo jumbo, and then you will understand exactly what happens. What are these harmonic patterns when they're playing out, when they're not playing out. Both ways, you're gonna win if you understand these. And similarly, Elliott wave. It doesn't matter if the Elliott wave is working out or not, right? I always catch the move, looking at the 40-minute chart. And similarly, pound yen, you can see with yen index, crazy drunk, all the yen pairs are doing this. You see that? This one. USD yen, we already saw. So these are a couple of setups already, and then more to come. And then when they come, I'll show it to you. I'll post on the Telegram. All right. So this is it for now. What the heck happened to my action line here? Okay, now it is coming here. All right, so this is it for now, and I'm gonna convert the recording. It's 5 o'clock. Market open already, I guess, but I will not do anything until things start to get the direction. All right. So this is it for now. Let's get going, and I wish you all have a very, very successful and wonderful trading week.